my name is Julia. I'm doing your abdominal exam today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
Claire Hatfoley, 10/30/06.
All right, beautiful. And do you ever have any abdominal pain?
No.
Do you ever have vomiting or nausea?
No.
And do you ever have trouble swallowing?
No.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is inspection. So inspection, I'm looking at her abdomen. I can see that it is symmetrical. I don't see any visible masses. I don't see any visible scars or strays. I don't see any visible pulsations or visible peristalsis. And I can see some respiratory movement, but that is normal in the abdomen. So the second thing I'm looking at is her umbilical area. It is clean. I don't see any drainage, and I don't see any colon sign, which would be the blue area around it, which would, like blue coloring, which would indicate that there would be internal bleeding. So that is good. So the second thing I'm going to do is auscultate. For bowel sounds. That's a good one. All right. So I could hear bowel sounds in all 4 quadrants. And then the second thing I'm going to do is flip it around and listen for vascular sounds in the aorta, renal arteries, femoral arteries, and iliac arteries. Oh, I'm listening for brutes. All right. So I did not hear any brutes in any of those areas. So the third thing I'm going to do is percuss. So I'm listening for tympani. So I heard tympani. And then I'm going to percuss her liver, and I should hear dullness. And her spleen. I'm sorry. And then I need you to sit up, and I'm going to percuss your kidneys. Do you have any pain?
No.
Okay. So I did her kidneys, so there wasn't any pain in her kidneys. I heard dullness in her spleen and liver. So next thing I'm going to do is palpate. The first thing I'm going to palpate is for pain. Does somebody feel any pain? You don't need pain?
No.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to palpate is for masses. 2 hands. It's a little firmer. Okay, I didn't feel any masses. And now I'm going to palpate her liver border. Okay. And I'm going to palpate her aorta for a thrill. I didn't hear a bruit, so I don't think I would feel a thrill. I'm going to palpate her spleen, her inguinal lymph nodes, and then her, can you just turn to that side a little? Your kidneys. And can you turn a little? All right. Beautiful. I didn't feel any like masses. There was no pain while I was palpating. Any pain?
No.
Okay, so the second thing I'm going to do is a liver scratch test, or the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on her ribs, and I'm going to scratch to find the border of her liver. Okay. Okay, so I heard that one, so it was about right there. It's the border of her liver. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is check for rebound tenderness. And this checks her appendix. See if there's any problem with it. Any pain? Any pain? Okay, there was no pain when I pushed or when I was pulling out. So that was a check. And the next thing I'm gonna check is the Murphy's thing, which checks your gallbladder, their gallbladder and their liver for inflammation. So I'm just going to push on your liver a little, and I'm just going to have you breathe in and out. Any pain or trouble breathing? Okay. So she took a deep breath, and if she had any trouble breathing, then that would show that there was a problem with her liver or gallbladder. But that she had no trouble, and she didn't stop while I pushed. So that went well. And then the next thing I'm going to do is the liposis, I don't really know how to say operservin test, which is where you pull up their leg, and then can you push down? Can you push down? Okay, and tell me if you have any pain while I'm doing this. And I'm gonna pull this up. Tell me if you have any pain. Pull out. Pull in. Any pain?
No.
Okay, so that shows that that checks for any like additional abdominal problems, because that would cause pain if I was doing that. And the last thing I am going to check is for shifting dullness. So nope, I'm gonna percuss down because there's more fluid here, and then when I stop in here, dullness, I'm gonna flip and then the same. Okay, it's gonna be like right there, so I'm gonna have you turn towards me, like turn all the way on your side. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Back, so it's right here to right here is where I heard the stiffness, the shifting dullness, and that's the end of my exam.